When do I get to speak to Sen? Are you going to continue to deny me the right to speak to my child just like you have denied me the ability to see him? No one has denied you the right to speak to Sen. You know that he has his tablet and you are able to video chat with him at any point through that. You have yet to make contact with him or even attempt. But you don't deny keeping me from seeing him. I see. Nice, Faye. What a good mom you are. As you have yet to receive the papers to begin our custody proceedings, I have told you that you will not be able to have Son by yourself, and I do not trust you to be around me at the moment. I have never done anything to deserve you not trusting me. Have I ever hurt Son? Have I ever hurt you? No, I never have. You are making up lies to try and hurt me even more. Please allow the sheriff to serve you the paperwork so we can move forward. Have a good day. Tell Son to answer me. He keeps ignoring my calls. Or is it you? This is what I mean. You are refusing me the right to speak to him. I know my boy. He wants to speak to me. Hey buddy, your dad said he was trying to call you earlier today. I just want you to know that even if we aren't living with him anymore, you can talk to him whenever you want, okay? And we can figure out a way for you to still see him too. I want to live with you. Yes, and you will, but I'm sure you still want to talk to your dad, and you should never feel like you can't. I just want you to know that. No, I don't want to talk to him. He's mean. I hate him. I don't want to talk to him or see him or anything. You have a lot of big feelings about all of this, don't you? Why do you feel like you hate your dad? Because he's mean. He yells at you and me and the dogs all the time and it's not nice. And I saw him kicking the dog a few weeks ago because she didn't pee 33 fast enough in the rain. And remember last week when it was my birthday and he still yelled at me because I didn't walk down the stairs fast enough. And he made me cry and you stood up for me and yelled at him. And that when I knew I hated him and I loved you because you always stand up for me. Still no response from you or my child. This is going to look so good on you in court. I cannot wait. You need to have him call me. As you left the aquarium here behind, I've had to take over your responsibilities of caring for the fish until you come back. I need to let our child know that one of his clownfish is unalive. The female clownfish attacked the male one this morning and unalived him. There was nothing I could do to stop her. Isn't it pretty poetic that the female attacked the male with intent to unalive? It's pretty parallel to our current situation. I honestly don't understand why you are willing to give all of this up and throw away our lives and marriage. Apparently, our marriage was only ever a joke to you. I really thought you were more mature than this. I can't believe you won't even try one time to work this out. It shows how selfish you are, and the fact that you won't let me see Son. Honestly, it makes me really think that he isn't mine. It makes sense, though, why you always loved him more than me, because he reminds you of the man you really always wanted. Can't help but notice that you have me blocked on Bookface now. Care to explain why? Actually, don't bother. I'm sure it will be nothing but lies and excuses. That's all you can do. Spew lies and bullshit. That's okay, but maybe you'd like to know I plan on going live again tonight to expose more of your secrets. Did you miss the last one? It wasn't too terrible, but this one, I think I'm really going to get into the fact that your dad liked to grape little kiddos, and don't care. I'm sure all your friends and family members and people you work with will be curious about that. Me, I'm mostly concerned with how you know this about your dad and still allow him around Son. Is he alone with Son? He better not be. You know for a fact that that is a lie. My dad has never done anything like that and never would. Oh, I don't know anymore. A man who helps their daughter ruin another man and take their child away is capable of anything. After a while, I realized that Rodney's information was still connected to Son's tablet. I could see his search history, messages on Messenger, and a bunch of other nightmare-inducing things. While this came in handy for me to know what he was attempting to plan, seeing the amount of hatred he had for me that plainly displayed made me sick. I couldn't believe how he would message me, and what he would be searching at the same time. I just don't understand how you can throw this away and shut me out like this. You act like I used to beat and control you, and I never once did. I just want to tell you how much I love you. I mean that we weren't perfect, but you were always perfect for me. Please, let's just stop the madness and work on this. Son is so confused. Just give me 6 months for us to work on our marriage. And if after that you still want a divorce, I won't fight you. You don't even have to come home right away. Just work with me and date me again, and we can go from there. Asterisk at the same time, searching can felon zone in. What will your lawyer think when she learns about everything you've done? I bet she won't wait a single second to drop your ash. Also, I need a key to the Jetta since you decided to take it when you left me. Either you need to give me a key as it is my property, or I will have it towed. You have no rights to it. When you are ready to play nice, stop acting like a child, and admit you ran away to be with your new boyfriend you somehow convinced to want you. I will be here waiting. I hope you understand what you are doing to me. I love you and always will. No one will ever love you like I do. But this has to end. Now that we understand that, I would like to talk to Son, please, now. Just remember, if something happens to me, you are solely responsible for our rent, bills, and debts. And I told the landlord where to find you in the event that something happens to me. Do not contact me again unless it is a direct question about Son. Blowy Faye, I want to talk to my son, and you're in a sheet load of trouble for doing this. Play nice or else. So just to have it on the record, you are still refusing me access to even speak to my child, let alone see him. I have done nothing to deserve this treatment, and you know that. I will make sure people know that I have done nothing to deserve this too. Just because you cheated doesn't mean you're in charge of this. You have no power besides what you've made up in your head. Oh, also, I have absolutely never Abu Dollar-ed you. So if you could stop with your dramatic TikToks and lies, thanks. I love you, but you are just playing dirty. I don't understand why, and that's what hurts the most. You literally ghosted me to end our marriage. You think ruining my life is a game, but I will show you what a real game is. Checkmate. Get ready. Also, I have decided not to cancel the insurance on the Jetta. As you are driving my son around in it, someone needs to be the responsible one to make sure he is safe. I hope you are happy with ghosting me once I am no longer here. I doubt you will be able to live with yourself. Hi Faye, is this a bad time to call and talk? No, is everything okay? I'm getting dressed to head to the hospital right now for my shift. Oh good, I caught you before you left. Listen, you know how much I love and respect you and your work ethic around here, right? Am I getting fired? No, of course not. But unfortunately, I am going to have to put you out on unpaid leave pending investigation. Wait, why? I can't just not work. I need the money. It's just me supporting Son now. I know, and I am so sorry. I fought like he 11 against this, but the higher-ups are determined to complete their investigation into the claims first. What claims? I'm so confused. There have been extremely public claims made recently accusing you of unprofessionalism and patient confidentiality issues. I am so sorry, Faye, but my hands are tied. Just no, we don't believe it. We just have to conduct the investigation to cover our ashes. You hang in there. Can we call a truce now, please? Can we stop with all of this craziness? I am really sick and the doctor is talking about hospitalization if I don't start to show improvement. I don't have the energy to do this with you anymore. My cough has gotten worse lately, even worse than it was around Christmas. I will do anything to be peaceful. All I ask is for us to communicate. I will do anything you ask of me, just talk to me. Someone gave me an iTunes gift card for my birthday. Maybe we all could have lunch together and then we could watch the new Disney movie with Son in the living room. I know parts of me are broken, but I have always loved you and I always will. You know what? You're right. I fucked up and I broke your heart and that is all on me. I will issue you a public apology for what I have been saying online if you want me to. I'll do anything. My red blood cell count is extremely high, by the way. Not that you care. Hi, Faye. So I am not supposed to say anything to you yet, but I just got off the phone with HR, and they are closing the investigation today. They spoke to Rodney, who is the one that reported you for violations, and have confirmed to their best knowledge that the accusations are completely unfounded. Wait, so what does this mean for me? It means you are in the clear. You didn't hear it from me, though. Oh, thank goodness. When am I able to come back to work? It shouldn't be long. Just wait until you officially get the call, and then they will fill you in on all those details. But you should be back before the end of the week. Good. I need the money so bad. I can't stay at my dad's for much longer. And my only other options are to either move in with my mom who lives down the street from Rodney, or find a place I can afford on my own. Well, you are golden over here. I am so happy having you on the team. In your face, Rodney. During this time, Son began to experience some behavioral issues due to the fact that his entire life had been uprooted and flipped upside down. I had started him in therapy to help work through these emotions, but that is not an instant fix, and these behavioral issues began to cause strain on my relationship with my father and stepmother, who we were staying with. While I love them both, there have always been major personality differences between us. I would have preferred to stay with my mother, but living 2 doors down from Rodney terrified me. So I chose to stay with my father across town while I tried to get on my feet. They had no children, so the sudden shift to housing a child who was dealing with the things Son was going through was a big change for them as well. And after Son attempted to perform a science experiment in the bathroom that clogged the sink, they had hit their limit. My dad was able to fix the sink in a matter of minutes, but he told me we had to find somewhere else to stay soon. Son's therapist also recommended this, as Son had been speaking to her about feeling unwelcome and unloved at my dad's house. I am going to have to move back in with my mom. I am really worried about living that close to Rodney, but I don't have another choice. I understand. You need to have stable housing for Son. And if the home you are staying in currently is not working, you need to do what is best for you and Son. Is there any way to get us in front of a judge sooner so there is at least a custody agreement? Because if we don't have one, I know that Rodney is going to take him from me at his first opportunity. I have been reviewing the screenshots you have sent me of Rodney's rants and search history, and I think you have enough there to file for a PFA against him, and include Son in this. But going this route, we will have to have you testify to the Abu Dalari he has inflicted on you and Son in court in front of him. Is that something you are able to do? Yes, I will do whatever I can to make sure Sun is safe. I'm not scared of speaking up in front of him anymore.